Good morning, everyone. This is your weather hazard briefing for Sunday, April 27th. The key points today and tomorrow we'll see rain and thunderstorms in our central and eastern mountains, with much more showery precipitation in the lower elevations. Outside of that, near normal temperatures for the next couple of days still. Break Tuesday ahead of the next wave on Wednesday, which will bring more widespread precipitation. And otherwise, looking ahead, temperatures will be well above normal by late week. Current look at satellite imagery, the upper level low that's going to bring this active weather pattern is currently lifting through the Great Basin region. And you can see here in southerly flow, we've got moisture filtering into southeast Idaho, and we're already seeing some radar returns this morning. Weather risk outlook for the next several days. So for today and tomorrow, like I said, we've got a lot of showers, more organized rain and high elevation snow in our central and eastern mountains. And then for Tuesday, we're going to see a break that day, but a trough that will descend from Canada is going to bring showers on Wednesday. So we'll see those start to roll in during the evening hours on Tuesday. And then these areas here listed, we'll see most of that activity on Wednesday. Otherwise, high pressure is going to build in on Thursday, and that's what's going to provide us those above normal temperatures by late week. So high temperatures for today, pretty similar to what we saw, or no, excuse me, not similar to what we saw yesterday, but right around normal for today, and they'll be similar for tomorrow. So widespread 50s and 60s. And for wind gusts this afternoon, highest wind gusts will be in the upper Snake and then south of the Snake Plain in the eastern mountains and highlands and South Hills region. Probability of lightning today, it's going to be most active in the same areas where we'll see our more organized precipitation. So that's going to be central mountains, maybe portions of the Snake Plain, but definitely central mountains and further east into the eastern mountains and even the southeast highlands. So again, the chances of precipitation, most accumulations are going to be in the central mountains. Much lower chances for precip in the Snake Plain and then further south. We'll get into those amounts here in just a moment. So QPF amounts have trended a lot lighter for the Snake Plain and our lower elevations. So we're looking at probably just a few hundredths to below a tenth of an inch. But much differently in the central mountains, some of those areas could see closer to 3/4 of an inch of liquid precipitation over an inch, totaling today and tonight's accumulations. As for our eastern mountains, probably 1/4 to about 1/2 an inch. So that'll be all day today, those totals. And so snow, we're looking at snow levels predominantly above 7,000 feet. That's where we'll see accumulations of about 4 to 8 inches possible. But even closer to like 6,000 to 7,000 could see some snow mix in as snow levels drop with the system. But that shouldn't cause too much concern at all, as you know our surfaces have been very warm. Just maybe some snow mixed in, but accumulations will be above around 7,000 feet or so. And for temperatures tonight, mild yet again, widespread upper 30s to low 40s in our lower elevations and 30s in our mountain valleys. And for temperatures tomorrow, very similar to what we're going to see today, so just right around normal. And for wind gusts on Monday, nothing too crazy to speak of, maybe a few breezy gusts out there, but not too much to worry about. And for lightning on Monday, so as that system shifts through, we're going to see greater chances further south instead of the central mountains here, but still only about a 10 to 20% chance for much of the area. So precipitation chances, like I said, will shift closer to the Montana and Wyoming borders with us and out of the central mountains. And by tomorrow night, very little chance for precipitation. So amounts much lighter than what we're going to see today, but amounts will be more concentrated in the Island Park area, Montana Divide, Eastern Mountains area, where could see up to 1/4 of an inch, but most areas will see less than a tenth. And then, like I said, by tomorrow night, It's going to just trend much more showery through the day, so most of that precipitation will fall tonight into the early morning hours of tomorrow. So by tomorrow night, really not too much out there. And just to cover the snowfall amounts, that could fall generally less than an inch for our highlands, but then as we get closer to Montana, further north, could see several inches above 7,000 feet. And temperatures for tomorrow night heading into Tuesday, mild yet again, upper 30s to low 40s, cooler in the mountains, of course. But for our highs, around probably 5-degree increase for Tuesday's highs. So trending above normal ahead of that next trough that will descend from Canada. And for wind gust on Tuesday, much of the area will see much breezier winds. This is going to be our peak gust, but many locations could see 20 to 30 mile per hour gusts. Localized areas even stronger, like on ridge tops. And for precipitation chances on Tuesday, so this will be earlier Tuesday as that trough descends into our area. So chances will increase throughout the day with greater chances during the nighttime hours heading into Wednesday when we'll see more activity. And most of those showers are going to be concentrated further east. So again, along our borders with Wyoming and Montana. So just to summarize, for today and tomorrow, rain and thunderstorms predominantly in our central and eastern mountains, with much more showery precipitation in our lower elevations. Like I said, amounts have trended even lighter for today, especially today and tomorrow as well, in the Snake River Plain and lower elevations in eastern Magic Valley. But we'll see near normal temperatures for a couple more days and then a break on Tuesday as that next trough moves in, and we'll see precipitation again on Wednesday. Otherwise, temperatures will become well above normal later this week. If you have any comments or questions, please reach out to us. We hope you have a wonderful day.